Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm in my Fandja again and it's quite cold day. Did you know it was minus 3 degrees Celsius this morning? Last night I went to bed, it was around 10 p.m. and it was already minus 2. Wow, it was so cold. Anyway, it was a little bit sunny before, but now it's quite cloudy, but you could see the blue sky just behind me there. I think maybe later we can have some sunlight. That would be good because it's quite cloudy and cold at the moment. Anyway, the video today, I want to clean up the garden beds or for my daughter today because yeah, I think at this time of year I'm less busy, so it would be better for me to tidy up, one section at a time, so in the spring I won't be overwhelmed. It's quite cold and I just have to go inside and get the jacket. Anyway, let me give you an update about this garden bed. You can see in the middle of the garden bed here, I planted this Laban cherry tree over 3 years ago, and last year, I mean only a few months ago, that last summer, and we got some cherries. But did you know what happened to the tree? I think it got from bacteria Cankers on the tree, and this happened the same for my other cherry tree as well that I planted a few years ago when I just moved, or me and my husband just moved into this property. The tree over there, I will come over there and show you. But anyway, so last winter it was fine, but now I see very bad affected by the cankers. Look at it. Very bad, and this limb got affected too. So I won't cut those limbs off now. I just have to wait until until in spring. And after the leaves, the tree already leaves out, and I will cut this limb off. I'm not sure I can save the tree much. I'm quiet and I'm tired growing cherry tree now because yeah, 2 cherry tree, both of them they got thing. I got 2 other newer cherry tree. I planted them not long ago. So I think from now on I just have to spray them with copper fungicide to prevent the cankers. Hopefully that would help. Yeah, anyway, I will come to the backyard there and let's have a check on those cherry tree. But you can see that looking very bad, and this one, if this one can spread to the other limb as well. But I look on the internet, they recommend to cut the limb like further down to the area that not affected for for a few centimeters, but I don't have any more room. If I cut this one all the way down, that means I have to cut the main chunk off over here. So I'm not sure what to do with it, but anyway, I try to cut it off this area in the spring. And this one, this area, I think maybe cut further down just around here, so we got a little bit of room here. Yeah, that is very sad. And on the top here, look at it, it's affected on the top here already. Look at that. And so the canker, you can see that the branch or the limb, they just get sunken, hollow inside like this, and it ooze out. Take the gooey bit. I don't know. This is quite sticky, when in the summer or in the spring. But anyway, very sad about that actually. Took it 3 years to get the fruit, but now got this thing. Let's go to the other side of the garden of my yard. I want to show you that cherry tree. Alright, quite challenging to walk all the way over there, like after the arbor build. So it's quite hard to get. I have to take it a little bit longer from here all the way over there. Okay, here we go. Let me find the room to walk around. Ow, I already caught by the rose thorn. Okay, I made it. And I got a lot of weeds over here. Oh, look at that. I do have some, what is this one? An anemone. This one, not Japanese anemone. This one, you have this kind of flower. Is this beautiful? Look at this. I planted I think 2 years ago. And after that, they just self-seeded, all dotting around. So I have few plants just here and there. But this is the weed. Let me just pull this thing out because a little bit awkward for me to walk into this area time to time too. because like before I do weeding quite often because it's convenient to, without the arbor block the way to get in. So now I have to take different way to get in this area. So that's why I haven't walked to this area much if I don't need to. I'm more admiring the plant and stuff, but I'm not quite walking to the garden bed like this. The area over here, I haven't trimmed up the hellebore yet either. Yeah, the garden bed is just quite messy now. Lot of weed, lot of dead leaf as well. You see all the hellebores here. Okay, let's look at the Canker on the cherry tree. Look at this. This one I noticed it last year, but I did not know, or I haven't thought about that. But after did some research about this, and now I notice it. Look at that. It's very bad. I have to cut this limb all the way down here. And this one too. Oh, look at it. This branch is so bad. I might have to chop the tree off. Wow, this limb already affected all the way. You can see from down here somewhere. Here, look at that, all the way. Wow, I might not gonna go cherry tree anymore. After all this, I got 2 trees left. I just need to somehow to protect them. But after all this, I'm not gonna buy any more cherry tree. Oh, look at this. This one is not gonna do. Look at that. See on the Canker here. Wow, and this is the base of the tree already. That's not good. I might just chop it off. I think I might do that, because on this they got affected as well. Look at that. See all that? The limbs are getting sunken in there. So I think, I had to be a little bit more diligent about spraying my other cherry tree with the copper fungicide. Alright guys, I'm in my backyard and this cherry tree, I planted this one last year. So far, no Canker yet, but my other tree that in my daughter's garden bed, I haven't seen any Canker only this year, so it might develop after a few years. So on the top here, the leaves, they shrivel and dead. Anyway, this tree looking good. Let's come to the other side and to see my other cherry tree. Look at it. I should do a garden tour in my backyard for you too. Not much to see, but I do like to show you to see that I harvested a lot of the pak choi or Asian green here, but still more to come. But a lot of them they're starting to flower. I will keep some of them and for them to sell seed themselves. Okay, let me walk over here, show you that cherry tree. Now this variety could be the same one, Laband. But the one I just showed you that I just planted last year, that's one a different variety I got from Daily Food Tree last winter. Alright, this one so far no Canker yet. Yep, no Canker yet, but again, we never know, right? So I should start, spraying it. They recommend to spray it in the autumn after they drop the leaves, and in the winter, and another dose in the spring, like before their leaves forming. Right. Okay, let's go back to my fun jar. And here's I want to show you my new babies. These are the roses I got from Bunning yesterday. They were looking very good. Now they do have a quite other variety, but they quite old, and they I think some of them I already have, and I know some of them they aren't healthy. But anyway, at the end I chose this because I haven't had any of this variety. So 2 of the new variety last year, vintage. Look at the color. I love the color. It's beautiful. I don't know what kind of color should I describe. They say parchment. You see, milky latte and parchment. And this variety is have a light classic scent and hybrid tea rose grow quite tall, 1.5 meter tall. I think the width quite similar as well. But again, they have to be in container, so I don't know if they're gonna reach that high. And these are quite good size as well. So I do see on Guacamole or Rose website they sell this variety, but after a few seasons I got from them, I do like the Guacamole Rose company because they have a lot of varieties that other company they don't have. But sometimes they do send out very tiny little cans that very very small, very tiny, that I don't like. At least give me like reasonable size like this, 2 years okay. But sometimes I think they just send out maybe just 1 year's okay. They do mixing up though, some big ones, some small ones, but all the same, I just prefer all the big one that I can. I'm so excited about that, but also because of the company, the only company they sell it, and they're selling down little cans. So I don't know. I don't want to try my luck with that. Maybe sometimes I'm quite adventurous though. Okay, the next one is this variety. It's called Mascusha. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's classified as grandiflora, and it have light tea scent and with the coral pink or orangey color-ish, and go quite tall too, 1.5 meter tall. Now this one is what they say? It's very thorny. You can see the thorn just scary, right? If you come close. And again, this one had to be in container. Last night I brought them here though, under our carport, because I know we can have cold temperature and the frost, so I don't want the can on the top here to got damaged. Yeah, if I can help it. But we're going to go away soon, so I just have to bring them outside in the open area. Hopefully they will survive when we come back, because they could be without water maybe 10 days, right? That could be a lot for the bare-rooted rose. I might just send them to my friends and she can help me to water them. Yeah, I might do that because she's a very good friend to me. I'm so excited about this, but I will talk with you, give you the update about them in the future. And for the round garden bed here, so what do I need to do? Let me show you around a bit. So I still have some bloom of this variety, Haiti wedding rose. Look at this, the bloom still look good over there. Some bloom of Madame Anisette, that one still dangling down there. Quite far away from me, come over there to show you. But this one, I think that is very good bloom. Let me come over. Vanessa Bell, I think the other day was looking good, but I think for the frost last night, it's really hit it. Right, how about this one? Oh, this is looking good. Right, so a lot of the trees, as you already see, a lot of, the leaves of the sapphires, you can see that they look like grassy and a little bit messy as well, but I leave them alone because we want their leaves, green nice as much as possible, and I would not recommend you to cut them down like a lot of the other bulbs as well. They will take the energy from the sun and store in the bulb and give you the bloom next year. And a lot of pansy, they sell the seeds themselves. A lot of them. Yeah, there's so many. And I already dug out some of them and to plant on the other side of the yard. The other day I cleaned up, the other garden bed. But anyway, this area though is quite interesting. So I'm doing some experiment over here. So I planted some rose cutting in this area. Last early spring and then in the summer. So I got few. I think they survive. I think the one I planted in the early spring, they survive. Look in this, but you can see I have quite a few empty spots there because the one I planted them in the summer, I think it was too hot for them and they just shrivel and die and get rotten as well. So I think if you want to grow those from the cutting, like the way I'm doing, I just plant the cutting in the early spring. Yeah, even though we don't have a high temperature, but again, I lost a lot of them in the summer. Look at this. But lately, I think few of they survive. But this, the whole new section over here, I just did lately. I'm gonna clean up all the debris, falling leaf here. I think I have to clean up again after all this, right? Because a lot of leaves they still on. I think I'm gonna dig some of the raw bush out or do some transplanting. Example, this one, Father Love. I transplanted this bush in this area last year, and I got quite a few cans, and they don't look good at the moment. Example, this one. I think if I want to keep it, I have to cut this one on the way more down over there. And on the top here, they don't seem to have vigor of them anymore, so I might just remove it because I did mention last year, I think no few video before, that this variety have quite black spot in my area. And then I do have what is it few Jubilee celebration David Austin roses over here. That one's still looking good. This one's doing okay, but the one behind over there, I got only one cane left. For me, it's not how winter hardy for me anyway. Always have a dieback. Example, can you see that? The cane there, it's just like a lot of dieback every winter. They're going down and down. Alright, so and over here I got one bush of what is it? Bourbon perfume. Now, the bush I planted over there before I decided to build the arbor. So, and after that, I hardly have a chance or make the effort to walk over there and to admire and smell beautiful scent of those blooms. So I think I might move it around or put in a container, and then I have more chance to enjoy the blooms. It is sunny at the moment. That is wonderful. Yeah, it was so cold before. So after around 3 hours, okay, for this garden bed, I dug the plants or few roses out actually. So this one is perfume. This one from the corner over there. I move it over here, and the rose is over here. It's farther up. I dug it out, and then one bush of the jubilee celebration. The one is at that corner over there. I dug it out as well, and I planted herbaceous peony bush or the rhizome. That's the one color there, and the corner over there before is perfume. So I got few how to say rhizome peony. I bought them last year, and I planted them in the container, but I haven't had chance to plant them out or find the perfect spots for them. Anyway, so now they got the perfect spot. This area it does have like morning sun but shade in the afternoon because of the Madame Anisette roses over here, and then the cherry tree as well, and the corner over there as well. Before the perfume is a little bit chocolate as well because of the shade of the arbor, and also the climbing roses at the corner over there. So perfect for the peony. It does have a little bit of sun there in the I think in the morning in the summer as well, but also it does have more sun in the winter. So that is peony like. So most of the leaves they are out, or the trees they are out. But I know a lot of the leaves of the roses like this, they still on, so they will drop. And I have to, I think, clean up again in the future, maybe late winter, early spring as well. And then the corner over here, you can see I do have quite a bit of the yearling leaf here of the Madame Anisette roses. They drop, but I didn't want to disturb them too much. I did try to clean them out as much as possible, but some of the little one here, I didn't want to bother it or touching or cut. Like, if I'm not careful, I might disturb the cuttings. And over here, I dug one of the rose bush out. That's only apricot nectar, and I planted a herbaceous rhizome over here as well. I'm not sure you can see those shoots, but here I got a few shoots of the rhizome here. That is wonderful. Oh, by the way, I do have some cutting. I planted them in this area last summer. It was struggling though. I lost few of them because of the heat or the summer is too hot for them. But anyway, the area here quite shady, so I think some of them they might survive. You can see they're shooting. Look at that. I don't know. I planted them. Oh, how many months? 4 or 5 months now. So they start shooting up. I think they might have a chance to survive. All right, and yeah. Oh, I missed the corner over there. Oh, I pull the trees on the mold into that area. I said I'm gonna get the bucket and get them out, but I forgot. Very happy with the result actually. Looking much better, and I think I have to clean up again, but I think most of the hard job I think done. I think. Okay, so over here I want to give you the closer look of the apricot nectar rose. This one I got as bare rooted from bunting last year. Yeah, not as healthy. Look at that. I know this one was quite small, but also I planted that corner quite shady because of the roses in the front. But also before I got one orange tree. The Kawa blood oil, the container is next to it as well, so it didn't have much of sun either. Anyway, poor thing. I hope that this year maybe it's doing much better. Otherwise, I get a new one because I do like this variety. Because I think last year I went to the nursery and then I saw the bloom of this, and also I smelled the scent of this one as well, and it had a lovely scent. Here you see apricot nectar, and it's quite healthy too, by the way. Alright guys, that is for the video today. I hope that you enjoy it. I think I have to chop the cherry tree at that corner off though. Yeah, anyway, and this chop, I want to do it in the spring. I'm going to cut those branches off. So thank you again, and see you next video. Bye bye. Oh, I got a few containers of the rosewood over here. This one, Wind's rose, still blooming. Look at this. I cleaned at the base of the container. You can see that I top up some compost, mostly for that one. That's one, my little angel. This miniature role is very healthy. It's been in that container for 2 years. I try to trash it out for another year before I need to repot it. And then I add some compost for this container. And nada, I clean out the base, but I haven't had a chance to put the compost for it yet. But I will get to that when I have a time. Yeah, anyway, thank you and see you next video. Bye bye.